Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Brace yourself for an earth-quaking shock. Nothing you have ever seen, nothing you have ever felt could prepare you for this colossus of entertainment.
The Double D.
Welcome to a Monday edition of the Doube D Show. We are broadcasting live. It's Sunday, though. We're broadcasting live on Sunday.
Yes.
From our Idiot Radio Studios, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ding. Am I not on? I am low.
You're on.
You're on.
You're
listening.
We had this discussion before the show.
I know, but now I can barely hear myself.
Well, we can hear you. And that's
All
good
right,
enough.
that's cool.
All right.
As long as you can hear me.
Jeez.
Wow, you got to be rough and abrasive.
Now we gotta make a train for TJ or Tim because
I'm telling you, I think that new beard he's growing over there is getting a little out of control. Lose this guy for a month, he comes out looking like Grizzly Adams.
I know, right?
It's the Monday podcast, but it's Sunday, and we're broadcasting live from our Idiot Radio studios. We're broadcasting live on TuneIn Radio, Apple iTunes Radio, live online radio, and our free Idiot Radio app, which you can download on iTunes and Google Play. Ding! Oh, you want to ding that?
Oh, yeah.
We are everywhere.
Everywhere.
You have no reason not to listen to us.
You got that right, Jack.
Yeah, and that's just the live Sunday, but this is the Monday podcast. But people that have our app and the streaming apps, they can listen to us live when we're in studio, which is nice. And then, that brings the caller factor into it, and you can call the show at any time. TJ's our screener, which I'm mad because I left the marker off my whiteboard. So I have no way to know who's going to be calling when they call.
Now it's
Well,
me. Yo,
that's good.
Todd.
That's good.
412-407-SHOW is the number. You can call anytime if you want to talk with us through the show.
Yeah, call in, guys.
Well, normally...
Or insult us
It
or
doesn't
masturbate.
work. Yeah, it doesn't work
what
out too
usually
good. It
happens.
doesn't work out too good usually. But we got a guest in studio today. But before we bring him in, I got a few events we got to run down. Like a lot of events to run down.
Yeah, we do.
Saturday, February 24th, less than a week away. February 24th, right here at the Brookline Pub, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Bing.
There it is. We got the Steel City Comedy Competition, 8 p.m. 10 comics will be in the house, competing for cash and prizes. Will also be hosted by our friend Ty Mack.
Nice.
Great guy. Last time he was
Hilarious.
here, he killed it.
Hilarious.
He crushed it. And then we got a special guest appearance, which is rare. Our buddy Aaron Kleiber.
Yes, sir.
He will be in the house, and he'll be closing out the show.
Good stuff.
While we're tallying up the votes, and tickets are just $5, and you can purchase them at idiotradio.net. So that's one event. Saturday,
net.
a week later, Saturday, March 3rd, Brookline's Got Talent. 12 acts will be competing for awesome prizes at the Brookline Teen Outreach. The showtime at 7 p.m. I'll be the host. And then we're going to have some celebrity judges. Our buddy Brian Crawford from the River's Edge and Meadow Edge.
Nice.
He'll be the music judge. He'll be he's our music expert. I tried to get somebody from each. Our buddy Eric Williams, our comedian friend, he'll be a judge, but he's a musician and a comedian. I'm working on a female judge. We haven't confirmed yet, but the Simon Cowell, the big guy of the group, is Jim Crenn will be in the house.
Nice.
So he'll be the
My boy Jim Crenn.
he'll be the main judge. For more information and to purchase tickets, go to brooklinetalent.com. And you get to meet me, you get to meet Jim. It's BYOB too. So hey,
So you know what's going to happen, right?
bring me a couple.
Tim's going to buy every ticket that there is just so it could be him and Jim.
Me and Jim alone.
Well, now we kind of have an inside track on that now. So
Yeah, we're good. I ain't got to stock his house no more.
Wednesday, March 7th, I will be making my stand-up comedy debut at the Pittsburgh Improv in the March Madness competition. I'll be in the Matt Light bracket, which is it's cool. I don't know what to expect. Our listeners will love it either way. If I completely shit the bed, they'll love it, or if I do good, they'll love it. So either way, it'll
if you
make for
shit the bed. That'd be hilarious. Though.
yeah. Well, that's
Literally
usually
go on stage and shit the bed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday, March 17th, we have a super busy day. You know what March 17th is, TJ?
I know it's something to do with beer.
Green.
Green?
Yeah.
Green?
Yep.
Okay.
You're
Hold
getting
on.
warmer.
I'm getting closer.
Midgets.
We don't say man.
I eat really bad
Little
the next day,
people.
and all my poop is Green Day.
Well, it is St. Patrick's Day,
Oh,
March
so
17th.
close.
Blarney Stone, baby.
This is our tradition. We started it with Chubby Chocolate Leprechaun 1.0, Mr. Mudd. Now it is Chubby Chocolate Leprechaun 2.0, Howie D. Mack. We basically tour the city, and spots are filling up. He's going to be working all day. He might have to call the union on me because he might not get a break.
Yeah, really.
Jameson's in Dormont. We're going to start off there, 12 p.m., 3113 West Liberty Avenue in Dormont. We'll be there at 12 p.m., interacting with the crowd. If you were there last year, it was awesome. We gave away prizes. We were doing crowd work. We were playing games and all that. It was a lot of fun. And this year, they're going to have him do stand-up.
Nice.
Oh,
at the end.
wow.
So, and then
Wow.
when he leaves, every place we leave, we do an Irish toast.
Oh, phenomenal.
awesome. That's
Phenomenal.
cool, yeah.
Phenomenal.
The second leg of our St. Patrick's Day tour, Bloom's Cigar Shop, South 12th Street by Jack's on the south side.
Nice, yeah.
3 p.m. We'll be there, and I heard there's lady entertainment and females.
That's what I heard. Boobies.
Oh, my God, there's going to be boobies.
Snack treats.
That's a secret. So stogies and boobies.
Don't tell nobody.
3 p.m. at Bloom's Cigars, and also we got Peter's Pub in Oakland. Booking him at 7. They booked him at 7:30 p.m. So he'll be at Peter's Pub.
So this is awesome. I get to wear
Pug is a dog.
I get to wear
Pub
my
is
Idiot Radio.
a place to drink.
So we're gonna go crazy. The big man, Big Mike, just walked in the studio. What's
Big
up,
Mike?
Big Mike?
Michael.
How are you, sir?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good. All
Oh,
right.
business.
Yeah. So big man just walked in.
Give him some elbow room, please.
So if you would like to book Howie, contact us at idiotradionet@gmail.com. So real simple. All right, before we bring our guest in, I want to kind of set the mood. I felt like our first
Mood
show,
or mode?
the mood mode.
You screwing me up today, man.
I
I'm
know,
telling you.
right?
I felt like we were a little flat
mode.
last week for our first week back.
Your lips
from
are all.
our long break.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with your lips?
I don't know. And here's a song.
back.
Here's a song to get everybody ready.
Oh, yeah.
Get this Monday kicked off.
Let's do it.
Headed down to the coast, riding shotgun in a Jeep. There's a bubble in my belly, and I
Something
hope
you can
it's
sing around the
really smelly.
campfire.
I can feel it start to creep. So I lean to my right, 'cause my cheeks are kind of tight. As I push a little bit, I think like lit. I thought I farted, but I shit. Thought I farted, but I shit. And now it's squishy when I sit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit.
It's my anthem for life.
There is
right
not
there.
one person sitting in this room that has not done that.
Oh, I swear to God, 3 weeks ago that happened to me.
You went to Browntown?
I did. I went to Browntown. I was leaving a restaurant. I thought I was going to fart, and nope.
Leaving a restaurant?
It's never happened to me.
Yeah.
Never
You a
happened to me.
damn liar.
Well, we gotta.
Never happened.
This guy is a huge guest. So when we have huge guests, we gotta play important music for the build-up, right?
Of
So,
course, yeah.
Big guest music. So that means a big guest is here, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the Doube D Show for the very first time. I've been talking to this guy on social media back and forth, but I've just met him today, which is, I want to call him the godfather of Pittsburgh podcasting, because he is like the busiest man in the city when it comes to this stuff. He has Sorgatron Media, and he probably does like 45 million podcasts. Wow. Let's welcome to the Doube D Show, Michael Sorg. How you doing?
Welcome.
What's up, Mike?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the Ric Flair grand entrance. or if I want to go a little sexier, the Charlotte Flair grand exit. I think I can pull off that peacock robe. I don't know.
I think you could do it. I think it'll be all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
got the cleavage for it. All right.
She's getting less attractive as her career goes on. I don't know. I'm not a Charlotte fan as of
I'm
late.
about to say, what the hell are you talking about?
Are you looking at the same Instagram I am?
Yeah.
I mean,
See, I
I'd
follow her on
hit it.
Instagram, but on TV she looks mannish. I don't know.
I mean,
She's definitely not mannish.
I mean, she's
That should turn you on more.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, she needs to grow a beard.
true story.
For that.
Oh, I'm shaving.
It is like a fan fiction of if you wanted to see Ric Flair as a woman, as a hot woman,
Yeah.
that's what you have.
Right. I'd just rather masturbate to Ric Flair. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Whoa.
hey, to each their own.
He's not kidding.
Listen. We've all read the fan fictions on the show. And you know how it gets.
Well, dude, welcome to the show. I appreciate you taking time out of your Sunday and coming in and hanging out with us.
Hey, you're not far away. This is the one thing I love
we're
about
like
podcasting.
neighbors. We're like cool
Yeah,
neighbors.
we've been like doing this. I literally started down the road, like up from the McDonald's with my podcast 12 years ago,
Yeah.
and we've been in these different worlds and had no idea we were building these networks. Like
Right, and we
the
started
the next hill over.
Right, and we're like we started in the basement of this building when the bar
Right.
was in the basement, and we started around the same time. I mean, pretty much. Your one of your shows, was this your first show, Wrestling Mayhem?
It was the first one that was a podcast.
Okay.
I actually started with a Shoutcast server on my glorious Comcast system in like 2004, 2005. I was doing a Juggalo fan site called Western PA Juggalos that got pretty decent. We're pirating bands that nobody's heard of, horrorcore, Juggalo music, and had people like logging in from like California and to my server in my house and being a part of that. And then as podcasting came, it's like, oh, maybe more than 10 people can listen to us at the same time, because that's all we could support on like Comcast at the time, right? Like, that was the max. Yeah. And it was like, well, let's do wrestling, and it just grew from there.
Yeah, the Wrestling Mayhem show just celebrated its 12-year anniversary.
12th birthday party, we had a cake.
Wow, that's awesome.
Next year we
Did
found
we just
out.
become best friends? You like wrestling, you like cake. You
Well, who doesn't like cake?
I think you're one of the few
Bro.
podcast guys that we get along. Like the rest of them hate us. Brian, you and Brian. That's it.
Hey, bro, you better watch what you're stepping into, man. There's a pile of shit right there.
Oh, I'm used to it. I work in the wrestling business, so I'm used to it, and
Yeah.
I don't give a crap who hates who. I'll work with
Yeah, I
everybody.
mean, we just stop. Whatever.
Yeah.
We just do us. And,
We don't
if-
hate them.
If you
They
want
hate
to be
us.
friends, with us, cool. But Sorgatron Media, you're like we just said, we're neighbors. You're over there in the next town over in Beachview. For those not listening in Pittsburgh, Sorgatronmedia.com, right? Is the website.
That's
if
the
you wanna learn
podcast
more.
network. That's where we have, let's say, the Wrestling Mayhem show stuff. We do, Indie Mayhem, where we do the interviews. A lot of indie wrestlers.
That's a spin-off show
Yes.
of the Wrestling Mayhem
Yeah.
that focuses on Pittsburgh indie or all over the
as
country.
much as we can. We started with a guy in Texas that was a fan first. Like, he started listening to us when he was 16, and now he's like a heel manager somewhere
Oh,
and
jeez.
doing commentary. I'm just like, it's insane. And we've completely corrupted this kid. But he would bring people. He was really good with the indies down there, bring people on, and then he got busy because he's working all the wrestling companies down there. So I try to get whatever I can in Pittsburgh, outside of Pittsburgh. We have a lot of friends like DJ Z that started here in Pittsburgh, and of course, has been on Impact Wrestling and that weird show where he got a human heart or something because it was like one of those reality show kind of deals. So that's what some people might know him from. But so it's been a pretty good mix of that. And then we did technology and just basically try to do shows about everything I dig. So Awesome Cast is very Pittsburgh focused for technology. A lot of people that work in certain big banks in the area around technology, and we just had somebody in from Duolingo who I met in my Lyft because I do Lyft on the side, things
nice.
like
How
that.
do you have time to do that?
Oh yeah, hey, it's,
I'm gonna need a ride home. Just so you know.
wait for me to turn my app on, and there we go.
Make it official.
But hey, it's
Upcharge him. You heard his poop story.
Yeah, right.
That's why I keep him with a skateboard.
And
you
we
know
try,
what I mean?
and we try to help a lot of other stuff. We work with Brian with the River's Edge and contribute some content to
Yeah,
them.
Awesome Cast is on.
Yeah,
That's the first
Awesome
time.
Cast.
He's like one of your biggest fans. Like he always tells me that, hey, you gotta meet Sorg. You gotta meet Sorg.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I know. Introduce me. I don't
Yeah.
want to just hit them cold and then end up hitting you cold anyway.
And we
so.
also send them over Fishing Without Bait, which I'm actually going to be recording right after this.
Wow.
Back to the studio, hill over, and we have a lot of other stuff. I have some corporate clients that we do podcasting and video for.
That's awesome.
And
wow.
it's grown from that, and this is the thing too. It was originally the thing that just kind of got my creative juices flowing because I was doing video editing for safety training over in Mount Lebanon, and it was just driving me insane. And
now you do it for yourself. You
now
work
I do it for
yourself.
myself. I do projects that I want to do. I do pro wrestling. We
Yeah.
shoot. Everything I have now is because I decided to talk wrestling on a microphone on a podcast 12 years ago.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
It's
crazy.
down to we have a studio in Beachview, right? Like I'm 20 feet from the tee going by me.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Every 15 minutes, you know. And it's amazing. We got a big window. Very fortunate to have that opportunity. Very thankful to the guys at Atlas for helping us with that and getting in there and trying to bring a little bit of light to that corridor over there on Brookline and give some people, all those thousands of people on the train, something to look at every day.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got to come over to your studio one day. I want to
Definitely.
check it out.
I'll
Yeah,
have to
tell to
set it
give
up.
all those people something to look
Yeah,
at.
We might-
that's what I was thinking.
If we can get the money behind it, maybe we'll talk about Double D TV, which we do have in the works. We're in the planning process of it.
Oh,
So
you don't
maybe,
wanna see
maybe
me.
we can do a Sorgatron
Absolutely.
Idiot Radio combination.
And the studio's
Show.
rigged to not just do the podcasting, but we're able to just, like the show we're recording this afternoon is mostly released as an audio, but we can just flip it on and have it on Facebook Live.
That's awesome.
And do a produced multicam situation.
Yeah. cool.
And that has been, like, the numbers we're getting on Facebook are rivaling what we're doing on the podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, well, okay, are we a podcast anymore? You
Yeah,
know,
so
what
that's-
are we, right?
That's pretty awesome,
why-
yeah.
That's why we bought our app service,
Yeah.
and I just want to do radio. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to be on TV.
We have
all
a
the
face
time.
for radio.
Yeah, we're just radio guys. And
Speak for
we're
yourself.
old school, like we were saying earlier. We were on B94 100.7, so we have that
Yeah,
radio
yeah.
background, and I don't want to be. I don't need people to see me. Like, I do weird shit with my hands. Like, I touch my nads, and Tim, I grab his.
Hey, there might be an audience for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
that's
and, like,
true.
I pick my nose. Like, I don't want, like, I think too, like, a lot of these guys, like, on Facebook and stuff, not like professionals like you, but amateurs. You see them. Anybody who gets a condenser mic and a webcam, throw it up.
Right,
Download OBS and
Yeah.
IBS.
Yes.
And that's not a. They call it a podcast. And it's not a podcast.
No.
It's
But,
shitty.
and it's not great. But the glorious thing about this is, and that's what attracted me to podcasting, was anybody can try this, right?
Yeah.
And man, we sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we were not awesome. Okay, we don't have a radio background. We don't have any, like, people say, oh, you have a great radio voice now. Like, people in my lift have told me that, which is kind of a weird spot for people to tell me that. And I'm just like, well, I've been doing it for 12 years, right?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah.
I have no training. I went for, like,
This make me, self-taught.
yeah,
everything.
it's just like I got in front of a microphone for a really long time and talked to people. Like, I've had, DJ Z when he was on, I went back and listened to our interview.
He was
for
our intern at B94.
Oh, no.
When I set the fireworks world record, he was lighting fireworks off of my body.
jeez. But when we had him on, I listened to his interview from like 2009, and I'm like, I got on Twitter, like, I'm sorry, we were not good. We were not okay back then.
Yeah, we started off, and it was like a lot of it was visual with the jackass stunts and all
yeah.
that. And then as we learned, like, hey, the audience we're talking about what we're doing. They don't even know. So we learned to paint that picture and all
Yeah.
that. But, dude, it's a huge honor to have you here. SorgatronMedia.com. Michael D. Sorg on Twitter. Follow him. He's somebody you want to know when it comes to this stuff. And
Right.
it's huge. Anything coming up that you want to plug or talk about?
Oh, geez, what isn't coming up? Like I say, we're doing a lot of production with, we just brought on Rise Wrestling to IndieWrestling.us, which is where we distribute a lot of the indie wrestling we work with here in Pittsburgh and actually a lot from Cleveland as well. Geez, I'm blanking on anything going on in the next month on this. But I know we just have a lot of guests coming in. We're having Facade in that he just got back from India. He was training people. He was a trainer at Great Khali's school in India for, I think, around 6 months. So we're going to be talking about that. This is like, blonde, dreadlocked, neon green clothing all the time. The dude lives this. It's not a gimmick. That is
Right.
his life. He's the neon ninja, right? Comes out to like Ninja Turtles music and everything. It's great.
Oh, wow.
He's he spray paints a poster board for the kids and everything. And he just spent like 6 months in India teaching Indian wrestlers how to wrestle.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Now, if you see a bunch of like neon Indian
I'm
dudes
sure
coming
that's
to
not.
WWE,
I'm
that's
sure
where
that's
it came
not.
from.
Does he speak the language?
I don't. I don't think so.
I mean, I have trouble buying a Red Bull from Kogo's. So I could imagine it wouldn't.
Oh
be
yeah,
easy
I'm trying to, I'm trying to get a taco across the street, and just like hey, immersive. I'm going to learn this. I went French in high school. I completely screwed that up because I thought that'd be more useful. But hey, why not? But no, it's going to be cool with that. We got another a couple of interesting guests coming up, and we're just always doing live stuff over there right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they can follow your Sorgatron media page because you guys always do like wrestling watch parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, we try to have a watch party that anybody wants to come in and hang out with us and watch the pay-per-views. The big one, the big WWE ones. We haven't done a lot of takeovers yet, mostly because there's a freaking indie show every takeover, so I can't watch any of them live. It's like, guys, stop. They're like, guys, everyone wants to stay home and watch Takeover. Don't do your show, please. So I know it's getting hard because they're having so many shows on the network to compete with. So
what did you think about the 25th anniversary?
I thought it was fun. I think the people in the Manhattan Center got pretty screwed.
Oh, they were pissed.
There's a couple things that went off weird. It was. But I understand also this is probably a really complicated thing to pull off, and for everybody that gets down on like Monday Night Raw and everything, it's like, guys, they're producing 3 hours of television every week in a new arena. Mm-hmm. Like, this is,
I think if they would have did like maybe the first hour as like a
just an old school
throwback
episode,
and do it from the Manhattan Center and finish the show, have dark matches to keep the other crowd entertained.
It was just so disjointed.
Yeah, it was awkward.
It's like, there's pictures of like Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross like
sleeping.
dozing off. Them playing the ring and setting up in between, and people are chanting like this is bullshit. It
was like real awkward. Like had like DX and the Balor Club. Like what the?
I mean,
I guess Scott Hall's son part of the Bullet Club or something. There was some kind of weird tie that I've seen that it puts it all together.
The Bullet Club is an homage to like the DX and NWOs. Like that's what it was started as. And you look at
Tim's wearing our Bullet Club shirt.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, we got one in the store too. We got a Mayhem Club. I want to get one. We got a. If you don't mind me mentioning a sponsor, Slice on Broadway. We want to do a Slice Club shirt.
Oh, nice.
We have to have a design floating around in our Slack.
Nice.
We want to put out there for them. Okay. So hey, that's what the kids like right now. So. But no, it's no. I think it was fun because that was a good connection because you had a couple of the founding members of Bullet Club there with Finn and I think Anderson.
Yeah.
And they're like having that moment with the originals that like they wouldn't be a Bullet Club without
That'd
a
be
DX.
like us sitting down with like Stern.
Yeah. I mean, I think regardless of all this stuff around 25 and the organization and the flow and everything. Like, I thought that was I
loved
cool
the first 5 minutes, and then I hated the rest of the show.
Yeah, kind of, right? Like
Stone Cold comes out.
I mean,
it's the Vince stuff was so forced because they're chanting it and saying thank you, and then he tries to force going into heel. And I was like, Stone Cold's coming
but the
out.
crowd
You've
plays.
seen it coming a mile away.
That's what I love. That's what I love about stuff like that is Vince is the guy that, he comes out, you haven't seen him for a while, everybody cheers because it's Vince McMahon. Love him or hate him is like, you're there because of him, and everybody knows that.
Right.
And then Vince goes and then starts saying something crappy about the town and how the fans don't appreciate him, and everybody just like, oh, we're doing this now. Like, we play the game, right, with him.
Right.
And that's why I shout like to Elias, friend of the show, guy I knew here in Pittsburgh. I filmed like his first damn match, right? And he does that too. You go out and it's like, who wants to walk with Elias? Everybody is there with him.
Yeah.
And he's just going to start with the song and then you go right into the boots. Like, I've never seen anybody other than Vince McMahon go from that swing of, we love you, and we're going to hate you because that's what we're supposed to do right now, kind of thing.
Flair towards the end of his career, he was always, I hate you. I hate, they always he was always the heel.
Yeah.
And then when he got the respect and he was the super mega star.
I mean, there's a thing
he would switch it like
there's
boom.
guys like Flair where even though he's a guy that's been like a guy you hate for like 20 years or whatever, like the fans are so smart and they appreciate that, like guys like, no, you are really good at being an asshole. And you are too damn good at this for me to actually hate you,
right?
Unless you're my 85-year-old grandmother-in-law that remembers every bad thing you did, no matter how good you are now.
What did you think about the 30 for 30 on Flair?
It was good. It was.
I wanted more. Like,
oh yeah.
I was like,
can we do a 30 for 60? Can we?
Yeah.
Can we double this? No, absolutely. But no, it was good. I thought it was an interesting look into his life because it's so, like, he did all the things that they tell the guys at NXT and Performance Center not to do now. Basically, he lived the gimmick. He did the alcohol. He got the women. He's
walking around with junk hanging out.
Yeah. He was. There was like some line that came out about it. It was like, I was drinking this much and masturbating every day. It was like what the hell? That's just crazy. And God bless he's still alive. First of all, doesn't have a major ailment out of all this, let alone having a liver left. And other than the debt and from all of his multiple wives, and that's why he was touring the Indies a couple years ago doing spots, but which is good. I got to meet him. He's very, very nice. It came through. It was great. I
talked to him on the phone once, but you want him to be Ric Flair.
You want the Ric
The Ric Flair you see on TV, and then he's at the end of the day, he's just a regular dude.
But he's still like gracious, right? We were setting up a show back. I think it was like 2009, and I'm coming up through the curtain to go check on the video stuff, and I had a trainee with me, a wrestling trainee with me, and he comes through the curtain. He sets his bag down, and who the hell are we, right? We're just some schmoes working an indie show. Yeah. And he sets his bag, he's like, "Hi, I'm Ric Flair. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Ric Flair. Nice to meet you." But that's what you do. That's protocol, right? Behind stage. And he doesn't give a crap who you are.
When we did the anniversary show for PWX, the last PWX show. And everybody's like, "Hey, how you doing this?" I'm
that's
like,
what you're supposed to do.
I was like, I'm just sitting here like, I don't know what to do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I know, right? Just looking up at you.
we had a thing where we just did IWC last night, and my
dude, they have some great shows.
It was fun stuff. It was a reset button, so it was all random. We had Gilbert and Sandman unannounced show up.
Yeah,
it was great.
My buddy Vegas he took I didn't realize how tall Sandman was.
Yeah,
and then I saw a picture of him next to Vegas, and I was like, holy shit.
I love Sandman came out with like a Jimmy Vegas shirt and everything. I was like, that's great. That's great.
Jimmy Vegas and I go way back.
Yeah,
like way back.
Hey, Jimmy goes way back in general.
Yeah, good dude.
It was good. I mean, that guy was there in 2002, 2003. I have footage of him like wrestling CM Punk and Colt Cabana before anybody knew who the hell they were.
A good example of how good a guy Jimmy Vegas is. My son, when he's 16 now, I believe when he turned 9, him and Super Hentai did a private match just for my son at the IWC training facility.
That's awesome.
That was one of the coolest highlights of. He still talks about it today, and Hentai gave him an autographed mask and everything. It was really cool.
Super Hentai. The only guy that got me almost banned from YouTube just for using his title in his interview. I'm just like this is inappropriate. I'm like, it's a guy in a mask. That's just his name. Please let my video back.
Well, Mike, hopefully, Sorg, you can hang out with us for a little bit. It's the Monday podcast, but we're broadcasting live on Sunday. You can catch up with us on the podcast on DoubleDShow.com, idiotradio.net. You can listen to Nerdnado, the Devereaux Committee podcast. We got some other ones, some old Brew Crew stuff, but it's all on Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spreaker, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. So
check us out.
TJ's here. Vinny's here.
I'm here.
Tim's here.
Yep.
All here.
And the big man's hit first time for season 8. He's here.
Tim's beard's here, too.
I'm not feeling real well. Does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Yeah, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, I'm sorry. Today's Monday.
What day is it? Monday? Oh, Monday! Thank gosh it's Monday.
You're the only moron in the whole world who actually likes Monday.
Have a super awesome day of positivity.
Fuck off.
So we got a great show planned for you today. Planned. Keyword
planned.
It doesn't always work out that way.
Air quotes.
Air quotes. Yeah. Amazon packages being sent to random people. A Florida man makes a strange 911 call. Over there, it's just a 911 call, but to us, it's strange. A news reporter goes off on a guy that she's interviewing. The smartest Girl Scout in the world.
Yes.
This was like a week or so ago that this story came out, but I'm just getting to it.
It's awesome.
That's what's one of the problems is when we're off everything like piles up, and then I got to sift through it.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time we hit the third or fourth show, then I have all that old material out, and we can start pumping new stuff. So yeah, we got that lady, and then a drunk guy's looking for Jesus. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about a Utah school's crazy policy, something for Mario Kart fans, and PETA is going off on, of all people, the Ninja Turtles. We'll find out that and so much, so much more when we return. It's the Doube D Show. Sorg's hanging out with us. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
Vapor Connection in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Premier vaping lounge and proprietor of vaping supplies. We carry everything from mods and accessories to the widest selection of e-liquids in Pittsburgh. Visit our shop in Blawnox and sample e-juice from America's best suppliers. Vapor Connection, Pittsburgh's premier vapor and shop lounge. Vape easy at the Vapor Connection. For more information, go to vaporconnectionllc.com.
We're back on a Monday edition of the Doube D Show.
This music's so damn hard, man.
I was just saying, I think we're getting in trouble for this music.
Represent. Somebody soft is reporting us.
No, I think it's getting flagged, and that's why we're having.
Oh, somebody has to report.
We have to go
flagged,
through all
right?
this red tape. No, they have like
copyright.
They have things in those like algorithms that'll pick up the songs and stuff.
An algorithm.
So,
damn government.
It locks you. It locks you out.
Wow.
So I think that's the one that's getting us flagged.
How do you know that word?
I just play the dumb guy on the radio. I'm not really dumb.
Oh, geez.
No, I'm still dumb. Anybody watching the Olympics right now? Anybody?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I haven't watched one thing. How are the Pittsburgh guys doing?
The one kid, he was in the finals of the short track last night, and
that was the speed skater.
Yeah, his mom was in the stands with a terrible towel, and right when they're getting ready to start the gold medal race, I was at a poker game. The guy turns it off and puts on some stupid,
man,
hunting Bigfoot type of show.
Hunting Bigfoot.
I'm like, you goddamn jackass.
As soon as it came on, you saw Tim, didn't you?
So
one of the guys looked like Tim in his new beard out there in the woods.
That's right.
What's the host city name? Isn't it Phao Chong?
Pyeongchang.
Phao Chong, I thought it was.
You are foul.
Phao Chong?
Yeah.
Phao Chang?
Yeah, get it right.
Well, a Chicago news station, WLS Channel 7, blamed the graphics mix-up on the confusion. They put P.F. Chang's on the screen on the green screen behind the anchor.
Somebody was hungry.
But then they tried to cover it up. A spokesperson for the ABC affiliate said the goof was a result of a mix-up. The graphic was created for a different satire piece put together for last Friday for viewer feedback. And so I don't know. I mean, I think it was just a cover-up.
Exactly. P.F. Chang.
That's a good one.
Now, another thing that's going around this week, this past week, was Valentine's Day. A controversial policy at one Utah school was telling kids they don't have a choice in whom they dance with. Sixth graders at Canesville Elementary have been told by the school officials that they cannot refuse the request to dance with someone.
That's some bullshit.
There's everybody gets a trophy theory right there.
Mm-hmm. Where was this rule when I was in school? Because I could use that.
But this isn't preparing kids for the real world.
Right.
Those kind of things like bullying and getting told no, that shapes a person to who they are.
Exactly.
Either a serial killer or a regular
if they're told
person.
the world is this sweet and nice place and everybody's nice to each other and you have to, when you get out there, you're going to get a rude awakening.
You're going to find out everyone's an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't know. What would you do if you were, all right, Tim, you have a daughter.
Sure.
What would you do if your daughter was put in that position?
Yeah, she wouldn't be going to that dance. I mean, if she couldn't, honestly, like if she couldn't refuse, like, someone she wanted to dance with or whatever.
Like if some scumbag like TJ trying to dance with me.
Oh, damn. I am pretty scummy. I'm not even going to.
I'll have cigars and beers with him all day, but he's been banging my sister.
Yeah, no comment.
Too late.
Right. Too late
that
to
one out.
apologize.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, right.
Next.
So tasteless.
A real life Mario Kart track is reportedly being built or is almost ready to go. Did you see this, Sorg?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
in
excited about
Canada,
this.
Niagara Falls, Canada. So
I got my passport ready to go.
Day trip.
it's a
happening.
4-story track at the Niagara Speedway, and it looks like it's something from Mario Kart.
Wow.
They're gonna get mad when I throw banana peels at the other
Yeah.
people on the track.
Exactly.
I have a funny Niagara
Homemade
Falls
pipe
story.
bombs.
Yeah. Did you ever go to the attraction on Clifton? I think it's Clifton Hill.
Yeah, I think it's Clifton Hill.
There's a WWE store and attraction there.
I did not ride the scary-looking ride.
The
at the
ride.
top of
It's like the
It's not there
Pittsburgh
anymore.
Plunge or whatever. That's how long it's been since I was there. But so I went there like every day we were there, and I bought the WWE merch. So it looked like you worked for the company or whatever.
I bought some JR's barbecue sauce when I went. That was the only time I'd seen it. So.
And if you remember, they had a Titantron. You could walk behind the curtain and walk out like you're walking out to the ring. Well, I grabbed one of the belts and I'm walking out, and I had whoever was with me videotaping. And all these Asian people were in there, and they thought I was like a wrestler or something. They're snapping pictures. It was one of the funniest things.
Todd was in heaven.
So now they don't have that there anymore.
No.
Now you just got to go for the go-karts and the gambling.
Let me ask you a dumb question. Did you cut those slits in your eyebrow when you went out there?
No, I don't have slits in my eyebrow.
No, back then.
No, my brother did that. I never did that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was Robbie.
Yeah, that was my brother. That wasn't me.
No, I just asked.
No, I never did that. Choo choo. Here it comes.
I mean, how hard was that?
See, Sorg, this is what we do when Vinny does when he
Comes out
derails
of
the show.
Comes out of nowhere.
Here it comes.
Man, ain't nothing changed, man. That's terrible. I'm about to go home and hang you up with Jack.
Yeah. has just derailed the show.
Choo choo. We're back.
Terrible.
I'm just kidding. I love you, man. I love you, friend.
Keep your hand to yourself, man. You smell that? That's that bullshit. Yeah, straight bullshit.
So I was teasing it in the break. A letter came to Nickelodeon recently from PETA asking the network to take their upcoming cartoon series, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
What they want to do is it's set to debut September 2018. They want to take it in a different direction. What is the Ninja Turtles known for? Eating pizza, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
They want. This is so dumb. PETA wants Nickelodeon to have the turtles eat dairy-free pizza.
Dairy-free pizza.
I'm about
Yeah.
to fight PETA. PETA's got some.
What?
I just leave PETA be, but you do not mess with my Ninja Turtles. Like,
Wow.
what has your problem been the last 30 years of this?
And they're like,
Yeah, exactly.
Where have you been?
Some jack wagons, some softy tree hugging.
What about like Garfield
freak.
eating lasagna? You know what I mean? Like they're gonna
Well, I
accept
mean-
him
You
next.
don't have veggie lasagna?
when I saw PETA and Ninja Turtles, I thought, oh, they're animals and they're getting fights and they're hurting. You're getting hurt. I thought maybe cruelty to animals. No, it's dairy-free pizza. They want for vegan kids.
So how are they gonna?
That's
How would they even
crazy.
explain that? Like the turtle's gonna say, "Hey, let's go get some dairy-free pizza.
They should do like the DC universe and have an alternate like Earth 2 with
You know what I hope?
vegan turtles.
You know what I
that
hope they
eat
do?
Cauliflower.
I hope they put in scenes in there where they're actually milking the cows to make the cheese. Really,
a mutant cow, a man cow
that is like part of the Ninja Turtle, and they squeeze out the milk from the cow to make their pizza.
You know, there's some connection there because there used to be a thing in the comic book where there was a cow head that was an interdimensional traveler, but you had to travel by jumping in its mouth.
Oh wow!
Oh, I never went that.
What
deep
about the
on
turtles
Ninja
eating
Turtle.
turtle soup? That's what I'd like to see.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be
You
good.
know what?
Turtle soup.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome back. Tim.
I can tell you what, America is too sensitive.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
But you know, I didn't know that they were I thought they had a running series, but I guess this is
This is going to be a 2D one. I think the last one was 3D.
Okay.
Was CGI. It was pretty good. I haven't got deep into it.
Is this a movie or a?
No, this is a new series.
Okay. Is it? Would it be animated?
It's animated. It's 2D. It's they had some of the concept art come out. And the turtles kind of don't look like it's kind of like how the movie you could tell them kind of physically apart from each other.
Yeah.
So they're not just like a palette swap of another turtle.
Yeah, with a different color mask.
Yeah. So like Raph is big and hulking a little bit.
So 2D.
Yeah. What's that?
2D, right? Facts of Life. She's gonna be in it. You said.
Choo 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 choo. What the fuck was that?
Where did
where will you go with that?
I don't know.
2D.
Oh, 2D. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about 2D from Facts of Life.
Mike just removed his drink.
I told you, one shot
I was
an
paying attention.
But did you see that they're doing they're kind of doing a switch up with April? She's going to be an African-American woman now instead of that's the first time they've changed her origin since 1984.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, something different. They can't
It's
help
not,
themselves.
it's not Megan Fox.
Yeah, I mean, you can't talk. You peaked
Megan
at Megan
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if peak was the word, but yeah. I like the old soap star April from the
I
original.
take Gabrielle
movies.
Union as April.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I hate when they do they change a character's origin on stuff. They could have just made a different girl and still had April. I don't know. I hate the
just create a
origin
character,
change. Yeah.
another character instead of a race.
I read an article that the LGBT was mad because there was no LGBT presence in Black Panther. It's
Really?
seriously.
Wait. Of all the
Really?
representation that was in that movie, I think we did a pretty good job with it. I say we as if we all contributed to Black Panther, which was amazing, by the way.
I haven't
And
seen
deserves
it yet.
all
I
its
haven't-
praise. As a movie
do you do a
alone,
movie show
it's
over
great.
there?
We
at
do
Sorgatron
not. We
Media?
used to for a while.
Yeah.
And then we don't at the moment.
I've
If
talked
anybody's
to
interested.
a couple different movie
Right,
guys,
there you
and
go.
I don't know. I think we scare people. I mean, we're not the most inviting people. You're as big, you're tall as Big Mike, which I was shocked too. I was saying Sandman, and then when you come walking, I was like, whoa, he's a big dude. I was kind of scared.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when I'm ringside with a camera and I'm
And
taller
you're as
than
big as all the
No, I'm
wrestlers.
taller than all the wrestlers.
Yeah, right.
Finally, they have a bunch of guys that are like pushing 7 feet tall, and
Yeah,
I'm
IWC's rosters.
it's amazing.
That's my biggest complaint, even about WWE. We went back to wrestling, but my biggest complaint about WWE these days is it looks like guys in a bar in the ring. When we were growing up, those guys were larger than life.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
I remember when I first started going, it was oh, this guy's the biggest badass guy here, Ray Rowe, who's now just recently signed with NXT, War Machine, crazy stuff.
Yeah,
and he's 2 inches shorter than me, and I'm I'm 6'4". He was he's 6'2", so it's just
Yeah, Kurt Angle was really short compared to the other guys. Now he's an average size guy.
This is why I never became a referee.
I always wanted to do.
The
manager role, be somebody's mouthpiece.
Again, you can't be taller
too
than
big.
the guy.
Yeah,
You want to be somebody's
when we walked
mouthpiece.
when we walked out with Dean Radford, he was taller than us, but we were just as big as him.
Right, exactly. We're like bodyguards.
Yeah, we're gonna be his bodyguards for Justin Idol, who's 180 80 pounds.
Exactly. It's just like I should be defending him, in that case. Yeah.
It was a good time over there at Fight Society. We had a good time. But let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the news reporter that goes off on the man that she's interviewing, the smartest Girl Scout in the world, and a drunk guy goes looking for Jesus. We'll take our break, and we'll be back right after this.
Battaglia Home Inspections, the only place you need to go for pre-purchase, pre-list, or general home inspections. Battaglia Home Inspections is available to discuss how our services can meet your needs. Our impartial and experienced inspectors can help you make an educated real estate investment. Pennsylvania State Certified Real Estate Inspectors, servicing Beaver County, Butler County, and surrounding areas. For more information, go to BattagliaHomeInspections.com or give them a call at 724-987-3770. Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup, all done with extra love and attention. It's Money Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
You're listening to the Doube D Show on Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
The Brookline Teen Outreach, a nonprofit located in the South Hills of Pittsburgh that offers free programming to youth ages 10 to 18. After school and weekend drop-in sessions provide tutoring, access to computers, community service opportunities, counseling, and life skill programs. The Brookline Teen Outreach is dedicated to making a difference in people's lives by offering success, understanding, and hope in our community. For more information, please visit Facebook, Twitter, or their website, brooklineteenoutreach.org. Hey, it's Doube D from the Doube D Show on Idiot Radio. I just want to take a few seconds out to tell you about Wildcat Belts. Ever since we've won the best podcast in Pittsburgh in the City Paper, we've been walking around with a championship belt, and we got it from Wildcat Belts. These guys actually make the real belts for WWE, Nathan's Hot Dogs, many corporate companies, and pretty much every famous championship belt you see on TV, these guys make. Andrew and his staff hooked us up with that sweet championship belt that you see in our pictures. You can get one for yourself. All you have to do is go to wildcatbelts.com. It's a great idea for fantasy sports, corporate awards, prizes, and so much more. For more information, go visit wildcatbelts.com and tell them Doube D and Idiot Radio sent you.
We're back on a Monday edition of the Doube D Show. I'm glad Big Mike is here.
I'm in the building.
We got
Two
our new
big dudes bouncing around, vibrating the floor.
We got our new board and everything.
That beat going on.
We broke the other one. Really shit the bed last week.
Did it do the pop and smoke thing? Because I've recently seen that. And it's glorious.
It wasn't that bad. It was like, this thing broke, so we put tape here. We don't use that channel. It was getting there, and I was prepared for it.
That is the glorious of podcasting. Is you get in, all right, what's not working this week?
Yeah. And what sucks here is we got to put it in the cupboard and lock it up, and then when we come back, I got to pull it all out.
Yeah.
And, moving that stuff does not make life any easier when you got to constantly move it. But all right,
but I gotta say the environment here. I was like, oh yeah, we're up in the pub. I'm like I've done shows at bars, and it's always weird.
Yeah.
Do you have just random people come up and talk to you while you're recording? Does that happen to us at Awesome Cast at the pub crawl?
we get see, that was more like a show environment. But we use that as recruiting. We find radio gold down there,
Brookline Jesus.
I don't think this guy had an opinion on iPhones, is what I'm saying.
We had Brookline Jesus come.
Oh, jeez.
We had a girl named Chanel number 5. The video went. I followed her up and down Brookline Boulevard on Facebook Live, and it did 35,000
That's
views.
why I need a camera just out that window because the people coming up from the Moose are amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. And they're like, we'll have like hentai was in with the mask, right? And then you're just
They're
like these
cool.
drunks. These drunks are walking by at like the big window, and they're just like, what the hell is happening here? Or maybe they just don't have a shirt on. Who knows?
You gotta love the taco stand right across the
yeah.
street. Ours is a couple blocks up, same company.
Mine is. I keep an eye on it. I know when it's clear. I'm like, I'm beelining for the
No
taco
lie.
stand.
Yeah.
I just did that before I came over here. I went in. I was like, I'm getting tacos. Damn it.
Mm-hmm. So this news reporter is on the street, and she was trying to be creative. The lottery jackpots are up, and she stops this guy and asks him, what would you do if you won? And he was the most honest answer that he could give, and I don't think she was ready for it.
We're here at the line where people are doing it the old-fashioned way. They're just filling out bubbles here. I want to turn some of these people around and ask you guys, sir, can I ask you what your lucky numbers are?
I'm going to pick 14, 24, 2, 7, and 15.
Oh, those are your lucky numbers. Can I tell you do you know your chances of winning?
Slim to none.
Slim to none. Right, let me tell you, it's 1 out of 292 million. What do you think about that?
I knew it.
You knew it. Your numbers are lucky, though. Am I right?
I hope so.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
You're looking for a different answer. That's not the answer that we're looking for.
When you're a news reporter, you got to go safe. You got to find like the little old lady with a bunch of scratchers, and you don't go to the
She
guy,
definitely
the
went
drunk
the
guy.
home waiting line. He was just like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I might even buy you. It's you.
Right.
So I was telling you about this anchor. She goes off on a guy that she's interviewing, and it's awesome. I love it.
Listen to me, baby. Listen to me.
Listen to me, baby.
Tahsil Poonawala, he is the member of Congress. He is the member of Congress.
Sir, I don't take sides, and lastly, you will not call me baby. You will not call me baby. Do I make myself clear, Mr. Suraj Pal Amu?
Okay.
Okay? You will not call me baby. You will answer the question. You will answer the question as to why the Karni Sena is doing
You're not calling me baby.
Simple.
You're not. Don't be calling me baby.
Don't be calling me baby.
Calling me baby.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
All right, we're getting a little racist there. We better stop that. Peter might come after.
How is he going to say we got racist? It's you.
Only one time. Yeah. me, Mike, and Vinny were quiet.
Didn't say nothing.
Oh, look,
You're on your own on this one, buddy.
The right
and Tim. And Tim.
That's why I said Mike, Vinny, and me.
And his beard muffled it.
My beard was rubbing the mic.
Oh, look at the time. I have another podcast to do.
Tim is going to be Santa Claus at the mall over there. And,
Tim's beard is Mr. Hat.
That's what happens when we're off for like 6 weeks. I just grow the beard.
I'm not
He's
racist,
like
children. My beard is.
He was asleep the whole time we were gone. He
I was hibernating.
still scared. A drunk guy claims he was looking for Jesus when he smashed his vehicle into a police station with he used 2 bottles of vodka to smash into the police station.
Wow.
And he laid on the floor and meditated, and it was somewhere in Utah, and he just waited till police came. And
What?
Yeah, he was just meditating, and when they tried to wake him up, and when they finally did get him up, they were asking, "What are you doing, sir?" And I was looking for Jesus. I mean,
They was looking for him at the police station.
Should have got up and started walking towards one of them. He'd have found Jesus real quick.
Yeah, you know.
I want to teach kids the Christian truth.
Oh, no.
If you want to reach those kids on street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
there you go.
Wow.
About a week or so ago, this Girl Scout is she should be like in business. She should major in business when she goes to school. She's probably the smartest Girl Scout I've ever seen, and here's why.
It's either bad parenting or genius marketing, depending on how you feel about the green stuff.
Cell phone
Money?
video shows a 9-year-old selling Girl Scout cookies out of a wagon near a marijuana dispensary. The girl's father wants he and his daughter to remain anonymous, but says she sold 312 boxes in 2 3-hour trips on Wednesday and Friday. This Instagram post from the dispensary, Urban Leaf, even advertised the girl would be outside. The Girl Scouts allow booth sales generally in front of any business, even dispensaries, once they're approved. Bouchon says this would have been a major no-no if the girl had a table at the door, but the wagon off-site changes everything.
That's amazing.
That is genius.
All right, Vinny, let's
Entrepreneur.
call Spiels on Wheels. Let's get down there and park the truck right across the street.
And you know they got a new one in Greensburg, too, so it fits right in there.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's where he parks at lunchtime every day. Sells that.
That's amazing.
Jesus.
Props to that girl. Seriously.
Yeah, her and her dad are
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah,
She
genius.
definitely sold the most boxes.
Oh, she had to.
She's going to space camp.
All right, let's take our last break. When we come back, Amazon packages being sent to random people with crazy stuff in them. A Florida man makes a strange 911 call, and a guy does a horse trainer does a lot of crazy stuff with a goat. It's the Doube D Show. Sorg's hanging out with us. SorgatronMedia.com.
That's right.
And we're broadcasting live from the home of the Brookline Pub, Steel
home of
City
the Doube D
Comic.
Show.
Steel City Comic. You stepped on my plug there, Junior. Here, wait.
Uh-oh.
This is Jim Crane. Listen to the Doube D Show on Idiot Radio. I love these guys.
All right.
Refocused. Okay.
All right. It's the home of the Steel City Comic Competition. 10 comics competing. Timax, the host, Aaron Clabber will be here. And there is a rumor that one of us may be doing comedy for the first time in front of the crowd.
Uh-oh. When's that?
Saturday.
It's the Saturday
Oh,
coming
this
up.
Saturday.
24th.
Uh-oh.
Mike, are you going to be there?
What, this Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me and you.
Man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're bringing Timac on stage.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
So, all right, yeah, we're going to take a break. We'll be back, and I'll wrap the show up.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Vapor Connection in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Premier vaping lounge and proprietor of vaping supplies. We carry everything from mods and accessories to the widest selection of e-liquids in Pittsburgh. Visit our shop in Blonnox and sample e-juice from America's best suppliers. Vapor Connection, Pittsburgh's premier vapor and shop lounge. Vape easy at the Vapor Connection. For more information, go to vaporconnectionllc.com.
You're listening to the Doube D Show on Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
Battaglia Home Inspections, the only place you need to go for pre-purchase, pre-list, or general home inspections. Battaglia Home Inspections is available to discuss how our services can meet your needs. Our impartial and experienced inspectors can help you make an educated real estate investment. Pennsylvania State Certified Real Estate Inspectors, servicing Beaver County, Butler County, and surrounding areas. For more information, go to BattagliaHomeInspections.com or give them a call at 724-987-3770.
Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions.
I forgot to do my to plug my other project that we announced last week that I've been teasing for. I don't know how many months was I teasing that for.
Quite a few months.
Yeah.
Tim was excited about it.
I was.
We know that.
So we officially announced it last week. I'm the sidekick producer of Jim Crenn No Restrictions. You can get it the episodes.
Jim Crenn.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
His legs all shaking. It's hitting me and shit. I don't know which
That's
leg
not
it
his
is, though.
leg.
That's the problem.
That's not his leg. PittsburghPodcastNetwork.com. You can get the latest episode of Jim Crenn No Restrictions. We were at Bloom's Cigars, which I got to smoke a cigar for the first time.
How'd that feel?
It was all right. I mean, it's not my first time. I mean,
you probably made Mud happy.
But yeah, what's nice is I walked out of there with a bunch of cigars.
Oh, good shit.
Nice.
Maybe we'll have a cigar party at the house.
I want a
day.
cigar.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I want a Jim Kern cigar.
He already gave him all the mud.
Oh yeah. Hey.
They're just sitting.
Hey,
I
that
have
was
them.
that was fun for TJ's 40th.
So,
Yeah, the 360. Yeah, that was a good time.
That cigar room was
So
tight.
if you miss Jim Crenn, you miss hearing him. Besides the times he's been here,
I do.
You can go to JimCrenn.com or PittsburghPodcastNetwork.com.
As you see, Mike, he's in love with him.
Yeah, we got to make him sit far away from Jim
Love Jim Crenn.
He inappropriately touches them.
Oh no! Last time Crenn was on the show, he had me switch seats so I could sit between him and Tim.
But March 3rd, you can see him.
Yeah, I'll see him.
Sex toys in Amazon packages. Do you like that segue? Sex toys being all right. Sex toys in Amazon packages are being sent to random people, and they mysteriously are just showing up at their houses. Dozens of packages mailed randomly daily in the U.S. and Canada. People are complaining, but they're saying it's some kind of a scam. That the sellers are just randomly sending things out to people and then putting the rating on because they're buying it with a gift card. But I guess it boosts their Amazon rating, and that's why they're doing it. But some people were getting sex toys.
Nice.
Is this like when you can like kind of revenge send porn to like somebody you don't like
like ordering pizzas?
Yeah, no. Like I want to send like gay porn to this g's house because I don't like him, kind of thing.
Or Tim,
that kind of thing.
because I like him.
Yeah.
But no,
I love presents.
It's what is going on with Tim today?
You'll open and read anything that comes to your
I
house.
will, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anthrax, I don't care.
He'll think it's cocaine.
But yeah, I don't think it's done in a prank manner. I think it's being done as like people are thinking it's a scam, but I think as Amazon digs further, they're finding out the companies are just sending the stuff out. So it's like, okay, we like Mike over there at Sorgatron Media. We're just gonna send him. We're gonna send him some dildos.
Well, it's not the first time I've received that as a gift. So, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, and then they boost their company rating, and then I mean that's what they're saying. So I don't know.
Boost their algorithm, gets that up. Yeah, gets in front of more people.
I mean, if I got to be like, woo, just running around. Yeah,
Chugga. You. Yeah, you.
What are you talking about?
Nothing but
We don't know.
All right.
He's on his,
I don't know.
He's on his fifth and sixth beer. He don't know.
I don't know, guys.
No.
Hey, no. Oh, no. A man force-fed a goat cocaine and booze.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
He was jailed for animal cruelty and drug charges.
Wow.
He's also facing the possibility of being booted from the United States. Sergio Palermo's
we'll go with that.
Guzman, 28. Yeah. Close enough.
Wow. Yeah, we'll go with it.
He's a horse trainer, and he was given this goat.
That's a waste of cocaine and
force-feeding
booze.
cocaine. Like in my mind, as I'm reading that story, I think of that this is the conversation that the horse trainer's having with the goat.
Hey, goat, how's it going? It's dark. I cannot see you.
Classic.
Classic. Hey, what's going on?
Heard you want some more cocaine, goat?
Classic. I haven't heard that in years. Wow.
Hey, goat, how's it going? It's dark. I cannot see you. Come
There's that
closer.
stupid racist
Hello? Hey, what's up?
line that we're
Yeah,
crossing.
you went there.
All right.
That's enough of that.
We like the taco stand. So we'll wrap up with this this drunk driver. He called 911 on himself.
What?
Okay, what is it you're trying to report, sir?
I was just drunk driving.
You're drunk driving right now?
Yeah, all night.
Okay, well, can you
I'm
pull
actually right in front of the police department right now.
Okay, can you pull over somewhere so an
But they
officer...
won't.
Where are you right now?
I don't know. I'm too drunk.
Okay, well, you need to pull over.
Too drunk. Said he was in front of the police
department. Can you pull over for me so we're going to get an officer to make contact with you? I'm showing that you're near 142nd Street Northwest. Can you look around and see for a sign? What color is your
Yeah, it's right past the police department, but no one's there, so...
Sir, what color is your... Sir, what color is your vehicle?
It is red.
What kind is it?
Oh, it's F-150.
Okay, and where have you pulled... Where have you pulled over to?
I don't know what street this is here, but it's right past the police station in Raven. Let me ask you a question.
No, sir, I have officers on... No, this is Polk County Sheriff's Office. We dispatch for Winter Haven. And we have a unit coming out to you now. What is your last name? Your last name, sir?
I think I'm going to go get something to eat.
I'm going to go to White Castle.
I'll meet you at the Taco Bell.
He was like, oops, yeah, I'm changing my mind about this.
Right. It's a bad idea.
I'm hungry right now. I'm going to go get something to eat.
That's not just a 911 call in Florida.
I was wondering when we were going to fit Florida into this part. Into this
There's always
cast
one Florida
Always
story.
one.
It seems like the McDonald's and Florida stories have eclipsed anything from Walmart lately.
Yeah, definitely.
We've had an up spike in the trend from crazy Walmart or
so
McDonald's
people of Walmart,
in
the
Florida.
people of McDonald's and Walmart.
I don't know.
True story.
I think it's going to wrap up the Monday show, guys. We got to thank Sorg
Monday.
for hanging out with us, man.
Absolutely.
We're neighbors. We're neighbors. We like cake. We like wrestling. You're my new best friend. Anytime you want to work together, you need anything, you just hit me up, dude. I'm going to come visit you on a day that you're there. And I want to see the studio. Maybe we can work on maybe doing Double D TV.
Yeah, see what we can jam on.
You can hit me up too. I'll be outside Jim Kern's house.
Okay.
You know where he's going to be after now, so you can pack your tent up. You can finally put the tent away.
Are you going to call 911 and tell them that I'm uncomfortably close to Jim Kren's house?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
I'm on the south side. By Jim Kren's house.
Kren's already on top of that.
Okay.
On top of that.
Yeah, they kind of have a watch party for me.
I think I'm going to go get something to eat.
I'm going to go to the gyro shop. I'll be at Jack's after.
I'll be at Mike and Tony's.
I'm going to try to see if he goes to the cigar shop.
And don't call me baby.
On that note, Michael D. Sorg on Twitter, sorgatronmedia.com, The Wrestling Mayhem Show. Great show, very informative, great interviews. I love how you have people from all over you have as many people as us, but people are in different parts of the world.
Oh, yeah. We got Mad Mike from Poughkeepsie, New York, the only one on the show with a future endeavor letter from the WWE. That is legitimate.
Oh,
he worked for WWE,
wow.
and it was on a contract, and we left. I got my letter. I was like, is that future endeavor letter like the wrestler's guide? He's like, actually, it is, and I framed it.
That's awesome.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Guys all over the place. It's great. It's a Mayhem Nation. It's worldwide. We've had people visit us physically from England.
Oh, wow.
That were fans of the show. It's
awesome.
It's amazing that I can do travel for one of my clients, and I'll end up in L.A. and one of the guys that I actually do some work with, he's done some graphic design, and be like, hey, let's go have lunch in downtown L.A. It's just kind of showing how
nice,
our little neighborhood of our country has been. It's been really cool and really
I want
fun.
people to visit us from Portugal.
Yeah, we're
big in Portugal.
You know what's weird? We were getting a spike up in Portugal.
Yeah.
Now we're getting a big spike in Japan.
Nice.
I don't know why.
Pyeongchang.
Yeah, maybe that's
China. That's Korea. I'm sorry. That's Korea.
Yeah, racist bastard.
Yeah, wrong area.
That's not racist. That's just dumb.
You never know. You never know who's out there listening.
Yeah, I love those. And those weird stats always happen when we're off because Pittsburgh will dominate, and then oddly enough, we have a very big following in Philadelphia. Yeah. I think because of our ties with Kid Chris.
Yeah.
He had just left Philadelphia when we worked for him on Suite 101. So I think that's where the Philadelphia listeners.
I remember when we first started, we saw like one person listened from Cairo, Egypt. So we so the one guy started calling us.
We made it.
We introduced ourselves as international superstars from that point on.
Right.
You know, it's just like, all right, because we're like, hey, they're international. It's the one guy out there at least.
Big events coming up Saturday, February 24th, Steel City Comedy Competition at the pub right here, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Bing.
8 p.m., 10 comics will compete to win cash and prizes, hosted by Ty Mack, and a special guest appearance by Aaron Kleiber, great friend of the show. You can get the podcast from his last time here on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio. Tickets are just $5. IdiotRadio.net. You can get them. That's the easiest place to get them. We have an event on Facebook and all that, but those links are too long. And just IdiotRadio.net. Click on the poster. $5. Just play at the door. Come see Big Mike. Big Mike, I gotta tell you, our high percentage of female listeners, like we have an unusually high female listeners on in our stats, and I could never figure out where they came from. But you had last week off. Now I know where they come from. I must have got 35 inbox messages. Where's Big Mike? Where's Big Mike? And I said he was off this week. I guess
I ain't allowed to take off then.
Fan club.
So the female listening audience comes from you.
Well, you know what?
Well, I learned from the best here, Mr. Booth.
Oh,
here.
TJ, yeah, good job, TJ.
Yeah, I learned from the best. So I just just rubbed off on me, and I just took it and ran with it.
Hey, man, I get it. What we need to do is set up where they can come here and meet you.
Yeah.
Well, February 24th.
Oh, Lord, September.
I don't know why I was thinking of September. February 24th. Come here Saturday night. This Saturday. Meet Big Mike, me.
Yeah, we'll be in the building.
I'll be here.
Yeah. And then...
really? You see how he did it? I said, I'll be here. He said, yeah.
Anyway.
You will be here? I thought you said you weren't.
Never mind, buddy. Don't worry about that.
I thought you said you weren't going to be
I will try to be here. How about that?
Good.
There you go.
All right. Then we got Saturday, March 3rd, Brookline's Got Talent. 12 acts compete for awesome cash and prizes. It's like
oh damn, back-to-back weeks and stuff.
Yeah, if you can make it.
I'll be on vacation. So
okay. It's right here at the Brookline Teen Outreach, right up the road, a couple blocks from here, right by the CVS, and it's a BYOB event. You get to see 12 acts. There's like rappers and dancers and singers.
Damn, it'll be all kind of Colt 45.
All kind of stuff going on. And we got some judges, celebrity judges coming in.
Oh, you got some
Brian
judges?
Crawford from the River's Edge.
Oh, okay.
In the Meadow Edge. Our comedian friend Eric Williams will be a judge. We're working on a female one. I hit up some of our celebrity female friends. So I don't know. The first thing they ask is, Vinny going to be there? If not, I'm out. If he is, I'm out. So that's...
you sure you got that right?
If you're there, they're not coming. That's what they're saying.
Man, fuck your couch.
And then Jim Crenn will be like the Simon Cowell. I'll be like the Nick Cannon. He'll be the Simon Cowell of the event. And it'll be fun.
You better get some tattoos.
I tell you,
out now?
I tell you what, though.
It's whooping out.
I've never been a part of something. Caitlin and the people at the Brookline Teen Outreach, they have like a committee. And like,
Caitlin?
She's the girl that runs the Teen Outreach.
Oh, okay.
She was here for the comedy show.
Okay.
It was huge. Like, they have a big committee. Everybody has a job. And
oh, okay.
I was like, geez, oh, man, this is organized. I thought I was like, she's better than
you,
She puts it 10 levels past what I do. So, March 3rd.
She need a job?
BrooklineTalent.com.
Man, my stomach is killing me.
Oh,
great.
shit.
It's a good thing Sorg's leaving. Wednesday, March 7th, 8 p.m., I'll be making my stand-up comedy debut at the Pittsburgh Improv for the March Madness competition. I'll be in the Matt Light division. I think it's like the West or something. So I think I only got to beat one person, not a group.
Oh, okay.
So if I maybe take care of Matt, like put me against somebody that's not that good.
Shit.
I don't know.
She just let him stun you.
And then we're going to wrap up Saturday, March 17th. Howie D. Mack, the Chubby Chocolate Leprechaun, is on tour. 12 noon, he'll be at Jameson's in Dormont, 3113 West Liberty Avenue. At 3 p.m., he'll be at Bloom Cigar, South 12th Street, right next to Jack's.
Oh, yeah.
3 p.m. And there'll be female entertainment.
Boobies.
Boobies and stogies. Boobies and stogies. At Bloom Cigars. And the third leg is at Peter's Pub in Oakland.
Oh, Lord.
7:30 p.m. we'll be there. But spots are filling up quick, so get them in now. idiotradionet@gmail.com.
Nice.
So you can book them, and we'll set you up with a package that fits you and your needs. And that's going to wrap it up. Sorg, thank you again,
Thank you
man.
so much.
Thank you
Again,
so much.
we are live on Facebook for Wrestling Mayhem Show at 9 p.m. Eastern Time every Tuesday night. You can join us, watch the show, and we invite people to come down to the studio and be part of our studio audience. Same with if you're into tech, Awesome Cast is at 7 p.m. Eastern on that Facebook page. Same place, Tuesday nights. And we're going to have a lot of great guests. We have the Gavel David Lawless. I think you might know from PWX and the day and everything.
Yeah.
He'll be joining us. The Beast Man is going to be joining us in the coming weeks.
Beast Man. Yeah.
And
Beast Man.
we have a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Beastman, is he just going to husk the whole time? He doesn't
I
know.
right? I don't know. It's weird because I filmed the show and he did 3 matches in this Haas tournament and they came over. It's like, hey man, if you ever need a fat guy on your podcast, I'm like, you were just not speaking English and you just walked over to me. I know, but my kayfabe brain didn't work at that moment, and it's just really odd.
Well, he's because he talked to us about that. I was like, well, how would that work? And he said, I'll just come in as myself.
Yeah. We'll have an interview. We'll have fun with it. So.
He chased me out of the ring.
He did with the bone.
Great.
I was like,
I've filmed some great moments with him, chasing the promoter and everything, and we got some. The first time I saw him was just awesome. I had seen him team with Super Oprah. So great.
He's a super nice guy too.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. I can't wait.
Kids love him. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. You guys got anything?
After that, no.
Just hopefully everybody shows up to the event. It's going to be a good time. Have
Are you
fun.
showing up?
Anyway.
Are you showing up?
What did I tell you just a minute ago?
I don't know.
Well,
you
don't worry about
you
it.
know he don't listen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Tim,
Todd DeFazio suddenly derailed the train.
Mike, you got anything?
Oh no, man! Come out. That's all. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Just come on
Great
after the
time.
shows.
We got to bedazzle Tim's beard.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll put some jewelry in there.
She's gonna pirate braid it.
What is that? Jack Sparrow?
Beer dazzled.
All right. On that note, all right. We'll see you on the Friday show. If you're listening live on Sunday, stay tuned. Give us about 10 minutes, and we'll be back.
Deuces.
Peace.
I tell you, my stomach is killing me. I was trying not to choke somebody.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
It's the Doube D Show.